All right, hello YouTube. I want to thank you for tuning in again to another Sovereign Grooming Company YouTube video. If this is your first time, welcome to my channel. If it's not your first time, can't tell you how much I appreciate you tuning into these videos. So thank you very much for watching. I really do mean that. We'll get a couple of housekeeping things going before we start here. Make sure that you join the Welcome to FragCom group. We're around like 230 members as of the time that I filmed this, and growing a few members each day. It's a friendly place to discuss. My goal was for it to be a great place for beginners to come in, ask questions that might get them mocked or laughed at in some of the other groups where people are a little more snobby. We try to keep all the drama out. You know, there are a lot of ridiculous things happening in some other groups. Anyway, so none of that, and welcome to FragCom. We try to keep it fun, keep it interesting, keep it light, but still talk about fragrances all the time. So join that. Follow me on Instagram. I post my scent of the day. I post a few other things periodically too, and it's a lot of fun. So there. With that said, here's another video. Like, I feel like I keep saying this, but I've been wanting to do this video for a while too. This fragrance has been getting tons and tons and tons of hype. I mean, how could it not? You know, it's related to the king of fragrances, which is Aventus. But this one obviously is Aventus Cologne that we're going to talk about today. And I wanted to give my first impression. I've worn this a few times. I got a decant from Kristen at KC Loves Frags because she went out to the Creed boutique the day it was released and bought a bottle. So I bought a decant off of her and had a chance to wear it a couple times. And I think it's really nice. You know, it's nice enough that I went ahead and picked up an actual bottle. So that'll tell you what I overall think about it. This one is, as a lot of people have said, just a lighter, fresher version of Aventus. So somebody asked me on my group one time what the difference was and why I liked it and liked it enough to get it. And it opens up with this blast of mandarin orange, and that in itself is one of the things that I like the most about it. That's what makes it so refreshing. So it's not like a pineapple kind of thing. The orange makes this much more appropriate for hot weather. This also has a little bit of tonka to it, so some people are drawing comparisons to Chanel Allure Homme Sport Extreme or some of the Chanel Allure Homme Sport line. And this is one of those things where I feel like whenever people hear pineapple, they think Aventus, and this one has citrus and tonka, so they think the Chanel. I don't know that I really agree with that. I mean, this also, you know, again, it's got, I don't know that it has birch in it. You know, the notes are kind of different, but I definitely get some of the smoke and some of the Aventus DNA when this one's drying down. So it's not a complete departure, and it's nowhere near as sporty as the Chanel is, because that's something that I've worn recently. So, first impression is I really like this. I think it's a great addition to the line, in my opinion. One thing that I would say is be careful paying retail. I know some folks out there like retail. I don't like retail. Retail on this bottle, 100 ml bottle like I have, is $435, but these are going all day for $200 or so less than that in the Facebook groups. I mean, I've seen them anywhere from $230 to $250 on a pretty regular basis for a brand new in-box bottle. So, you know, go ahead and hit up the Facebook groups if you want to check this out. This was actually a partial that I got, and I got a pretty decent deal on that. You know, it was the same cost per mil as the 235 that I think he paid. So I wouldn't pay retail for it, but I did think enough of it to buy a bottle because I do enjoy it. So longevity is questionable at this point. So again, I was spraying off a decant, and I probably got 5 to 6 hours off of that. I have heard some people reporting that they get better longevity, and I'm hoping when I get to wearing from the actual bottle, because there is a substantial difference between the little decant sprayer I have and the sprayer that comes on this bottle. So I'm hoping that, you know, getting more on here will make more of a difference. But that is my first impression of Creed's Aventus Cologne. It is an excellent fragrance, not at retail, but if you can stomach the group discount gray market price, then I think it's a pretty good buy. So there we go. Those are my thoughts on Creed Aventus Cologne. And every time we talk about this in there, we get all kinds of mixed reviews. So I would love to hear what you think. Have you tried Aventus Cologne? And if you have, leave a comment down below. Tell me that you hate it. Tell me that you love it. Tell me that, I don't know. Tell me whatever you want to tell me about it. And we'll get that conversation going in the comments. And we can also continue it in the Welcome to FragCon Facebook group. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you again for tuning in, for listening to what I think about Aventus Cologne, and I will see you next time.